Hey Beast community, I hope everyone's doing well. I just wanted to very shortly thank all of you for joining the Beast community basically. A lot of people have been liking and sharing and commenting on my videos, and I've been getting so much more support recently from all of you, so I'm very grateful for that, by the way. So we're gonna shoot off into the Nash Q&A with Fabio, who's the owner basically, and it's going to be extremely exciting. I'm going to leave my referral link below, so please do use that link to sign up to the exchange. It'll help me quite a lot, and also you'll be able to refer other people through that and be with a chance to win $100,000 worth of Bitcoin and 46,000 Nash. So click the link below, it will help me out, and once again thank you for just being the Beast community. So let's get straight into it. What's up, crypto people? It's Crypto Beast here, and today I've got one of the most exciting podcasts that I've done so far, and I'm interviewing Fabio, doing a Q&A basically, who's from Nash. How are you doing, Fabio? You alright?
Good, all right. Thank you for having me.
Yeah, it's a pleasure to have you. Now, as many of you know, I actually invested in the ICO, and it's crazy that this is, I think it's one of the two ICOs where my return of investment is still here, basically. So they are doing great things at the moment. So it's honestly a pleasure to have you. And let's just shoot away, with the first question. So the most important aspect of Nash is that you're an officially registered security. Now, this is a huge thing. So in your own words, can you explain what that means to you, basically?
Right. So the Nash Exchange token for us is a tool to give back to the community. Just that. It's a tool to align interest of community and holders and the interest of project founders and project team. So basically, we pay dividends for whoever stakes this token. So if you are willing to lock your tokens, you receive dividends from the company. And in a coin, that's like the most direct thing you can do to give value, because this is paying from revenue.
Yep.
And that's a security. So we said, okay, if it is what it is, then we'll work hard and get the license, and that's why we have it.
Yeah. So there's no problems with the SEC, which is quite an important thing.
Yeah.
Now.
Yeah.
Yeah. Go on.
No, especially because if you read their token structures that they publish, it is like a lot of things are actually unregistered securities.
Yeah.
So it's really good for legal security for the user. Also, to not have this worry.
Absolutely, exactly. Yeah, we did discuss that before. Now, I wanted to briefly touch about something, and I know a lot of my community wanted to know this. Now, initially, you started off your ICO and you were called Next, and then you rebranded your image basically, and you called yourself Nash. I looked into it. So Nash is it came from John Nash, who was a Nobel Prize winner in mathematics. Am I correct in this?
Yeah, economics. Yes.
Economics. Okay, yeah. So, what made you choose him specifically, and why Nash?
Right. So one thing is a homage to Nash, because his equations are actually at the center of blockchain and trading. So if people is aware of Nash equilibrium, that's basically about it. And it's a great name. We like it. We like it more than the previous brand.
Yep.
And basically, it has all the properties for was available for registration. It reads well, and we really like to use it like a verb, like when you trade it and send to someone, we want to say like just Nash it, can you Nash this coin to me or something like that. So
I like that. Yeah. It's a simple name, and I like the simplicity in it also. So fair enough. So look, you've rebranded. Now, one of the statements that you made is that your mission is to distribute finance to everybody. And I keep hearing these sort of sayings, a bank the unbanked. In your own words, what does your saying mean?
It means unbank the banked.
Yeah. But what does that mean? How are you going to tackle this
So,
basically?
so basically, what we are building is like the tools to have non-custodial finance, decentralized finance,
Yes.
as easy and as safe as centralized finance, right? So
Uh-huh.
the system we have today in finance across the globe, be it brokerage firms, be it custodians, be it banks, everything is based on centralized technology.
Hmm.
So what we're building is the interfaces. So like when you have mobile banks, we want to provide the same user experience, the same interfaces, but being decentralized.
Okay.
So the vision really is that in 10 years, and that's why you have the 2030 vision, that the financial system will be decentralized.
Hmm.
So that's what they are building up. So I
Absolutely.
believe that the unbanked will be able to join finance
Yes.
just by downloading an app on their phone.
Yes.
And this will not mean that they are under the control of some central authority.
Yeah.
They
Yeah.
will be truly unbanked, and that will be fine.
So it seems like your project is looking more into the future, and that this decentralized exchange is just the beginning for you. Am I
Oh
correct in
yeah,
saying so?
yeah, of course. So exchange is actually a business decision because
Yes.
uh, it is what gives returns today on this industry,
Yes.
and it's also a component of this vision, right? So when you have people having their own tokens everywhere on their devices,
Yeah.
it's like they will need to trade that. So it will be a central component on that future.
Mm-hmm.
So we will build that either way,
Mm-hmm.
and when you look at the products to prioritize, which one had uh, the biggest chance to give a positive return on investments for our investors and our company in this time frame, and that was the exchange. So that's why we started by the exchange.
That makes sense to me. Okay, fine. Now, one of the most exciting features on your platform is the staking. Now, I did I think you had the calculator, and I did some sort of maths in regards to how much you can earn, and it seems like the token holders, the next token holders, can earn quite a lot of money. Am I right in saying so?
I hope so.
Yeah. I know.
I am a
As far as I
so
understand, you have a goal basically, in regards to being like the top one of the top
yeah,
50
yeah.
in that. Yeah.
So every exchange token is a profit or revenue distribution token somehow, right?
That's right. Yeah.
Because they burn to decrease supply, or they use part of the fees to buy back tokens.
Yeah.
So all that is a way to get part of the fees to buy the tokens on the market,
That's
right?
right. Yeah.
So when you think about it, so let's use the Binance example. They have a maximum fee of 25% discount, right?
Uh huh.
And it means that if everybody paid the fees on their platform using the token, it will be the same as Binance giving back 25% of the revenue.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what we did is we put that as the lower bound. So the minimum you can get back of fee of our platform is 25% and
Mm.
go up to 75% of the revenue. So this way we are completely aligned. Uh, the better the product does, the better the token holding community does, right?
Absolutely. Yeah.
And then what we did is we ourselves will be token holders
Yep.
also.
Yep.
So then we are aligned with the community and the product. So this is really like incentive alignment.
Incentivizing yourself as well, to sort of push the project forward. That actually makes
Exactly.
quite a lot of sense, and I'm sure that gives confidence to your community as well at the same time.
Yeah, and it's like we need the community. So if we are thinking about uh, being one of the main companies on decentralized finance of the future,
Yes.
then we will need people around us, because decentralized finance is not just a project that can get tons of funding money and build something. It's
Yes.
actually having people around it that believe in the project and are using it every day and have improve it. So it's really important for us how we handle the token economics.
I completely agree. I completely agree. Now, also, you have an official launch date for the Dex. Is that correct?
Yes, it's this Friday,
This Friday.
August,
Okay.
yeah, August 23. So
Okay.
it's coming quite soon.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
This will,
Are the referrals
this
still live? Sorry to interrupt. Are the referrals still live, or have they finished by now?
No, the refer is still live. It will be until the end of the year, December.
Yep.
So what we put out on this Friday is actually the MVP, what we call minimum viable product.
Yep.
So what we want to do is really demonstrate how you can have centralized like user experience doing non-custodial cross-chain trading. So
Okay.
people have been using like atomic swaps, having dedicated chains for trading, and then doing pegged tokens, all these things, all these
Yep.
weird things. So what we are trying to do on this Friday is put on the market a working thing that you can put actual money in it
Uh-huh.
that demonstrates you can do trading at high performance in non-custodial form across chains.
Okay.
So that's our main goal, and it's like we will be working on this product for a long time.
Yeah, so you're basically ready to go this Friday. I'll definitely leave all the links below for everyone to sort of join. Is there anything else that you want to tell the community? Any updates or anything else from yourself?
Yeah, sure. I would invite the community to enter in our official community, is community.nash.io,
Okay.
and work together with us in making the product really how it can be. And yeah, it's just that it's like work together with us, and we'll be fun.
Absolutely, it's all about growing the community at the end of the day. So stay on after we end this podcast, and then I'll get all the links from you as well. But we're gonna finish it there. I hope I've answered most of the questions that the community have. If you do have any more, please leave the comment below, and I'll try ask Fabio them in the future. But otherwise, this has been Crypto Beast. Fabio, thank you very much for joining us today. By the way, thank you again.
Thank you.
All the best, mate. Bye bye.
You too.